All right, guys, how's it going? Today we obviously have the last La Liga fixture that was played on match day one, with Real Madrid playing against Osasuna in a game where we saw again Xavi Alonso's basically new system in a way. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. I said it on the video that I posted on my TikTok. I was very impressed with some things and very disappointed with other things as a Madrid fan. I hope that we can fix these things, and I hope that we're ready for when opponents with bigger teams come and play against us. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of, because we are gonna basically struggle if we play like this against stronger opponents. But on the bright side, there are a couple of points that I do want to point out on this Madrid side as we go on to this review. Excuse me. Okay, let's start real quick with the lineup. Real Madrid lined it up today with Courtois. Obviously, a fantastic goalkeeper, had nothing to do today. Carreras, left back. Hoysen, Militao, Trent as a right back. Obviously, we have what, one, two, three new starters in the squad so far. Valverde back in the midfield. I am so happy because we obviously struggled so much in that right back position last season, and we finally managed to get Valverde in the midfield. Chouameni as a DM, like a very deep line playmaker as well. Arda Güler as that playmaker. I'm happy to see him again. Brahim Diaz, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. as our left winger. And honestly, I mean, I like it, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like this lineup. Um, the one question that I really want to ask Xavi is, are we really keeping Brahim Diaz for Rodrigo? Don't get me wrong, I like Brahim Diaz as a player, but I think that Rodrigo offers you a little bit more than what's his name than Brahim Diaz, in my opinion. I've seen Rodrigo play for a couple of seasons now for Madrid, and I still would take him over Brahim Diaz all day, every day. I don't understand what Xavi doesn't like on him. I'm trying to understand it. I don't see it. He scored on the last preseason game that we had against a very weak side, but he still scored. So I don't. That's the one question that I. That's the one, I guess, one question that I want to ask Xavi. What do you see in Brahim Diaz? I guess maybe because he's a lefty, maybe, and he cuts inside. But I mean, still, like it still baffles me how he actually prefers Brahim Diaz over Rodrigo. For me, Rodrigo is night and day compared to Brahim Diaz. But that's Xavi. That's his style. So let me talk real quick about the good things about this team. Real quick, I just want to talk about certain things. The first good thing I like about this team, this Xavi Alonso's new team, is the basically the back line. Obviously, Trent still is trying to adapt to the team, and I won't criticize him just yet. I'm gonna give him 5 more games, like 5 games in total, to him to adapt and to start playing those good games for us. He did try like a very long pass that he did in Liverpool, and it didn't go well. I think he passed it to Vinny or to Mbappe, and it didn't really impress me at all. He didn't do it correctly. Even the commentators were like, "Oh, he does that in Liverpool, all the time." But here he missed it, and it's fine. Like I said, I'm trying to give him more time for Trent to actually adapt to this new system with Xavi. I like Militao. He's back. I'm very happy to see him back. He got a 7.4. Hoysen, for me, might be one of the most important players for Real Madrid this season. I really hope we get him at full potential by game 5. I still think that he can still do more. I think he's really good center back. I think he plays good. He had one good shot against the goalkeeper Herrera, and like I said, for me, was one of the most important players of the match today. Carreras, another left back that wasn't really challenged today. I'm gonna be honest. We get to see more of him whenever we get like to those tougher opponents. Atletico Madrid, Barcelona. But other than that, I didn't see him being challenged today. I like the speed that I like the speed that he has. I like the runs that he makes. But I think he's gonna struggle a little bit with Vini. they're gonna have to share that ball. That Vini sometimes is a little bit selfish when it comes to like giving the ball away, but we're gonna have to see what he does. When it comes to midfield, like I said, one good thing is the back line. Like I said, I think Trent just needs a little bit more time to just adjust. Obviously, Courtois, top five goalkeepers of the world still, in my opinion. But yeah, that back line is really good. Chouameni, Valverde, and Guler. I still think that Valverde is not at his full fitness, and that's why I think I didn't see him that much today. Honestly, I feel like he didn't even touch the ball a lot today, but it's fine. It's fine because, like I said, most of these players still need to get into fitness of the game, to the rhythm of the game. So I'm not gonna criticize him super a lot, but like I said, I still have to give them 5 more like game 5 in order to get full fitness and to get full rhythm. Chouameni, very good game. I really liked him. As a DM, plays good with the ball. Passes really good, solid. Arda Güler, he had that one shot against that Herrera. Yeah, for me, he played really good. I really like Arda Güler. He's gonna be our game changer. I mean, he's gonna be that Ozil that that Real Madrid had back in the day. He's gonna be that playmaker, that Tony Cruz. Basically, I think that's what Xavi's trying to do. Turn him into that Tony Cruz type of player. I hope he can reach to a Tony Cruz level, but I'm not sure he's going to. But I think we just have to be patient with him. He basically low key is like a tempo guy. He obviously gonna have to get a lot better, play those through balls way better. But I see a lot of potential in Arda Güler at his age. So for me, he's really good. And we go back to the attacking again. This is the biggest weakness of Real Madrid so far throughout basically last season and going through this season. So we have a lot of the ball, like a lot of possession of the ball. We've moved the ball left, right, center, whatever. But the creation of opportunities that we have is literally one or two, and individualities with Vini and Mbappe. I still think that we're still playing a little bit like Ancelotti, a little bit, not a lot, but I think Xavi's gonna get there. But as in like the fact that we're having a lot of the ball, but we're not really doing nothing with it. So that's the one thing that I'm worried about. Real Madrid, that we have a lot of possession with the ball, but at the same time we don't do nothing with it. Like I said, I already spoke about the Brahim Diaz Rodrigo issue. For me, I will still take Rodrigo. I still don't understand why Xavi prefers Diaz. I was gonna say Luis Diaz, Brahim Diaz. I still don't. I don't get it, man. I don't get how he's still a sub. Rodrigo, for me, he's really amazing. Vinicius Jr., he tried a couple of things. He took on a couple of defenders. And it's good. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna give these players a couple more mixed matches for them to get into rhythm. But after basically, even Carvajal said it, after the winter break, that's when I'm gonna have to basically demand, basically very good match ratings. And obviously Mbappe, for me, man of the match. Obviously he looked for the penalty, which we're gonna see, guys. We're actually gonna go see the penalty. But he provoked the penalty. He scored it. And for me, obviously, Mbappe, once again, the most important player for Real Madrid. Whenever he takes on that wing side, or whenever he drops from a striker, he starts, opening wide and looks for the space. He becomes by far the most basically best player of Real Madrid. And for me, he's gonna have to, take that baggage again this season, in becoming, like I said, the best player in Real Madrid. Hopefully, we see Vini, we see Guler, we see Valverde actually helping him, in the attack. But like I said, once again, I think that we're gonna see Mbappe being the best player of Real Madrid. He opens up his scoring this season with a penalty. He, obviously, like I said, he provokes it and then he scores. Now we're gonna go to the substitutes real quick. We did see Daniel Carvajal at minute 70. He played 30 minutes. We did see Masantuono, the 18-year-old Argentina player, really good. I think he was good on the ball. He didn't really, he wasn't shaky. He was good on the ball. I really liked him. Gonzalo Garcia, our striker, the one that is taking over Endrick, man, like I said, Real Madrid have this issue with the attackers, man, that I still don't know how we're gonna do it. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, Gonzalo Garcia again back in the lineup as a sub. He plays striker. He played that position. Like I said, I like his work ethic. He runs for the ball. Another thing that I want to point out real quick, with this Real Madrid, I did see Mbappe and Vini going after pressuring a couple of players here and there. So that's one thing that I can, like, you can say it is improving. And I guess that is Xavi Alonso saying, guys, you got to go after it. If you lose the ball or even without the ball, you have to go pressure the opponent. So that's the one thing that I like. Like I said, I watched the whole game. I'm trying to see a lot of games throughout to see, to give my best analysis towards each game of Real Madrid, especially because that's my team. So, like I said, I am seeing a different Real Madrid. Like I said, we still have a little bit of shadows when it comes to Ancelotti ball, but now we're moving on to Xavi. And like I said, I did see Vini Jr. and Mbappe run after the ball. So that's, for me, that's really, really good. A good start. So like I said, Gonzalo Garcia, obviously we did see Ceballos play for like 5 minutes. Again, another great player. Another one that's going to basically be a bench player and hopefully get some minutes. And whenever the season is heavy, we're going to see all these rotations going on, especially, whenever it's like February, January, whenever those, big matches come up. That's when we're going to see those, basically those rotations. And especially, I mean, for them to be basically on full fitness. So now we're going to go see the, you can say the plays that basically, were basically controversial. We're gonna go see the penalty that, for me, I'm gonna be honest, guys. For me, I don't understand why people are literally criticizing this penalty. For me, it was. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to be objective. I can see why people say it wasn't a penalty, but I'm trying to be objective here. And like I said, hopefully we'll analyze it. We'll go frame by frame, and we'll see this penalty shout. And like let's see it, man. Let's see it. Like I said, Mbappe moves away from striker. He drops down into the wing and provokes this penalty. Let's see this play. Let's go play by play, second by second. Here we go. So Mbappe has the ball inside the area. Here we go. He cuts back. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't know. I don't know if you guys see, man. He still hasn't stepped, okay? He still hasn't stepped. Guys, he steps on the grass, man. I don't see why people. Guys, he steps on the grass. Guys, he steps on this frame. This frame right here. This frame. I don't know if we're gonna be able to zoom in, but on this frame right here, he steps on the grass. I don't see where he. I don't see where people say that he steps on him. I'm trying to see. Maybe I'm blind. But guys, he steps. Let me see. That's a step on the grass, bro. That's grass right there, dude. That's grass. There's no way you think this is. There's no way you think this is his foot right here. There's no way that's his foot. I'm trying to see here where people are saying that not his foot. This is grass right here. I'm just letting you guys know. That's grass right there. Let me see if I can real quick. I'm just trying to. I don't see it, guys. I really don't see it. That's grass, dude. That is grass right there. Okay, like I said, that's grass right there. There's no. And then he drags Mbappe's foot. Guys, he steps on grass, bro. And that's when he drags. That's when the defender drags Mbappe's foot. Nah, bro. Nah. Let's be objective, guys. Let's be objective. There's no way. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the. Guys, he steps on the grass, dude. He steps on the grass, bro. There's literally nothing to bro. There's nothing here, man. There's literally nothing here. Like I said, comment down below. Do you think this is a penalty? Yes or no? We've analyzed it, bro. He steps on the. He doesn't step on him. He doesn't step on him.
Hijo de puta, si lo pisa él.
No,
Mira.
bro. How is that a step on him? Explain to me. That's grass, dude. You're so stupid. That's grass, dude. That is grass. That is 100% grass. I don't understand how people are saying that that's and here's the contact right here. Here's the contact right here. Right here. Right there's the contact. Right there. Right there. Right there's the contact. There's no way that he's saying he. Oh, dude, he pisses me off, dude. This guy pisses me off. Anyways, that's the most controversial call on the field today. Like I said, I mean, another thing. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I did see this, and I didn't want to say anything, but I had to acknowledge this by Real Madrid, man. Bro, Osasuna had about 10 players behind the ball today, like on their own field, like between the 16, basically 16 yards of the penalty area. They had 10 players, bro. It's kind of insane. This is the one thing that people don't understand. That whenever Real Madrid attacks, you can see that Osasuna had like a 10 on the back line, dude. It's crazy. It is insane. But yeah, Mbappe, starts. I mean, for me, he's great. He did amazing. And like I said, Real Madrid, obviously, bro. Keep going. Why you're stopping, dude? Keep going. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't stop the frame. That is the problem, bro. That is the problem. You need to keep going with the frame. We need to see where he plants his foot. They did. What does that mean? What is that angle? Basically shows nothing. Okay, yeah. Show the foot. Show where the contact is the foot. That's my issue right there. This is clear stupidity right here at its finest. Okay, yes, okay, but it doesn't show where he planted the foot. Show me where he planted the foot at, please. There's no reason why if you show this replay, obviously it shows that you can say that Mbappe steps on it, but show where he plants the foot, bro. Like this is, oh, dude, this is pissing me off, man. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. Yeah, bro, this foul right here is insane too, man. Look at that. He steps on him too. I mean, but yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for all the support. I see you guys in the next video. Take care, my man.